Hi everyone, this is Gary from Biohackers Lab, and in today's product review I'm going to be talking about the Ample K ketogenic meal shake or meal replacement. And before I get into how it tastes and maybe some of the benefits and what my thoughts are, I'll first show you how to make it. So let's go see. Okay, so as you can see, they've got instructions on the back of the bottle. And they first say to tap it upside down to loosen the powder because there's all the powder at the bottom. Then fill part way with ice cold water, shake it, and then fill again to the top. So let me show you how to do that because as you can see, the powder's at the bottom at the moment. So I'm going to try that now. And also when you get a bottle, it's all sealed, as you can see. So I'm going to need to crack that open. Okay, so now I've cracked it open and I need to add the water. So I've got a Berkey water filter, and I've just taken my Berkey water, just put it in here so it's easier to pour. And as they say, Ample say you want to go up to this point here, number 2. So you want to fill it halfway first. What I find, you can't see anything easily from the front, so it's easier to turn it around. So you get to see the open line here. There's the powder. I'm just going to pour it in right now. So here we go. Just pour it in. And just get it up to somewhere in the middle, and that should be enough. So you can see I've just poured water straight into there now, and now I'm going to put the lid on and shake it up. So put the lid on, and it's just a case of once it's closed, and it doesn't say how long you need to shake it for, but just shake it until it's creamy, really, until you get all the powder at the bottom. As you can see, I've still got powder down there. And then what they say next to do is then just fill it up to this line over here, up to the full line. And then I would recommend just shake again until. So at the moment, as you can see, it's mixed up with water. I actually didn't. Probably could have gone a little bit higher myself, but let me just take this off, and I'm going to add a little bit more so you can see it's all creamy down the bottom there. Just add some more water. Okay. And you want to go to the top of the label. There you go. So I've just gone a little bit over, but this just gives me a bit more space to shake. So I'm just going to shake it up again. So lid's on tight so it's not going to squirt everywhere. And there we go. That's all done, as you can see there. And that is the Ample all ready to be drunk now. So I'm going to drink it and tell you what it's like. Okay, so I've just made my Ample with water like I showed now, so it's all ready here. As you can see, I've taken the lid off, so I'm going to get ready to drink. But first up, smell-wise, it has a sweet smell because this is a picture. I don't know if you can see that. It's a coconut. Because there is quite a bit of coconut in this. Ingredients-wise, yeah, coconut oil, macadamia oil. I'll go through some of the stuff in a bit now, but also if you've ever taken whey protein, there is a grass-fed whey protein isolate in here, so it's probably also that whey protein smell that I'm used to when I used to take that years ago as a teenager. But okay, so let's try it out. Okay, so first thing you notice is really creamy. So even though there's just water in there, that is nice and creamy. Has that sweetness effect. Has that there is no artificial sweetness in here, but you get that twang. This is something I experience with sweetness sometimes when they add it to goods. But from a sweetener point of view, what's in here? It was the monk fruit. I'm just trying to find it on the label here now. Yeah, that's it. Monk fruit and stevia extract are the things that help to sweeten this up a little bit more in here. So they're not meant to jack up your insulin response because of those two types of sweetener. And it is only meant to be 6 grams of net carbs, I believe, but I'll have a look at that again now. But yeah, really nice taste. The one way I would describe this, it's kind of like a keto snack, sweet, like a dessert, because there is that sweetness effect. So I think if you've been eating low carb or ketogenic and you've been craving a little bit of dessert effect, this could even be a choice, really, because you get that sweet satisfaction. So I know it's not designed to be like a dessert, but hey, maybe you could think of it as a little bit like a dessert. But no, actually, if you like coconut, creamy coconut, then this is for you. If you don't like coconut, then no, maybe, I don't know, you might not want to do this. But there are no other keto flavors at this point. There's only this one. So overall, taste-wise, I would say, yeah, for me, thumbs up. It tastes good. Okay, so like I said, I haven't finished drinking yet. I've still got some more, but I just want to go through what they sent me, Ample. I have a guide over here. So as I say, it's the all-in-one ketogenic meal replacement meal. So they just tell you a little bit more. It is true, yeah, no oils needed or cream to get the fat intake. And so big one, of course, only 6 grams of net carbs. And it's made up with 70% fat, which is good. This one's also got, it's got some added electrolytes. It's got extra things like organic greens and fiber with, of course, a bit of protein. And the protein is from the whey and the nuts. And pea, I believe, pea protein is in there. But yeah, it's really simple. Another cool thing, yeah, non-GMO, BPA-free bottle too. And they just say a little bit more, some of the places you could use Ample. So I would say, yeah, if you struggle to eat food in the morning, then for breakfast, you could take it as a quick on the go if you find eating solids a bit hard. Of course, commuting, train, travel, plane. I'd be interested to see if you could somehow get that on the plane. I don't know. Of course, camping, and then post-workout, and also just busy days. So, I remember when I was in San Francisco, and I would see a lot of offices there would have meal replacements for the workers. So, this would be better than Soylent, in my opinion, for as a meal replacement for workers. And then let's just have a look here. Anything else to say in the back? Okay, and that's also produced in the US. So yeah, US sourced. Okay, so that was just some more of the ingredients and the use that they give in their official guide from Ample. I'm just reading the label a little bit more for you. Some things to take notes. Of course, it's got milk, so dairy source with the whey protein, macadamia nut if you've got any nut allergies, I don't know, with macadamias. And then there's some egg white in here too. So if you are sensitive to egg, then just be aware that's also available in here. So that might not be suitable for you. But otherwise, they've got extra things like pre and probiotics in there, and also interestingly vitamins and minerals. I'm just reading the label here where it says that it's got potassium bicarbonate, calcium citrate, magnesium citrate, cholecalciferol, which is vitamin D3. And so they've added the electrolytes in there that a lot of people struggle with when they're going keto or low carb in the beginning, so keto flu or low carb flu. And that's where you don't feel so great when your body's transitioning. And so usually taking supplements and extra salt during that time helps to beat it. So maybe, this is potential. I haven't tested it myself, but maybe if you're in the beginning of going low carb or keto, this might assist you a little bit where it might make it more pleasant. So you don't go through it so much because you've got some of that added electrolytes in there. So that's an idea potentially. So it's worth a try. Otherwise, I would say overall, I like it. The taste is good. And I can see how Ample, ketogenic meal replacement would be suitable in different situations. So I'd say give it a bash if you want to try it out. If you do want to try it out, just want to let you know that there is a special coupon code for you that I've managed to arrange for 15% off your order. So all you would have to do is go to the official Ample website and then choose the Ample meal. They also do vegan and omnivore, but in this case I'm reviewing the Ample K ketogenic drink. So what you would do is key in the coupon code Biohacker15 for 15% off your checkout order. And if you want, I'll put those links in the show notes below, in the description for this video too. And I hope, yeah, you get to like it just like I did. Thanks.